researchers made copies of the complicated shapes of the particles that leafhoppers release and looked at how they capture visible and ultraviolet (UV) light. You can join the next global AI giant Onpassive to use and market the next generation AI tools. Simply register for free at www.coolzone.ai. Mail's advanced speech-to-text lets you dictate emails. Vibrant emails will make your voice heard. Get your free Mail account today by simply registering at www.coolzone.ai.
Hello, everybody. 2nd of June. Yes. Anyway, yesterday we had a live. It was a lot of fun, believe it or not. We had all different groups of people. IT, Solomon was there. We had Peter Rogers, The Voice. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people watched it, and it inspired me and Chris to realize once again the power of the company is the people. And today I want to focus on you. I think some people, not enough, but some people focus on them and I and me and what did I and what about me and follow me, and it's just unnecessary. I've learned a lot from a lot of people. I'll be honest. I've learned how some people are funny, they're smart, they have ideas, how kind they are to other people. That means a lot to me. When you go somewhere and everybody, in trivia, for example, we laugh, sometimes we cry, sometimes we pray, sometimes we fight. It's a friendly fight, but it's a fight like we went back as teenagers. You know what I mean? Young teenagers. I can't believe you said that. I mean, I said that first. Whatever. It's just fun. I'm kind of depressed in one way that I'm going to say, and it's probably going to cause a lot of problems, me saying it. I'm tired of beating the women at trivia every night. No, now wait a minute. Wait. You know I'm joking, okay? We don't beat them every night. We beat them most of the time. But when they're out, when they're ready, when they're kicking, whoo, dog. By the way, who am I thinking of? When all the women are there, it's a 50-50. It depends on who shows up. There weren't a lot of women there. Now, who showed up last night and answered all kinds of stuff?
Myra.
Oh, Myra came back, guys, and she was gone for a couple months.
Lori Lund hit it a whole bunch of times last
night.
Lori
Lund smoked us.
I left early, so they have a chance, and they still didn't do it.
When Einstein left at 11, we just dropped like a rock. You know that's a lie. But anyway, Myra answered all kinds of questions. It's a lot of fun. I'm joking anyway, and I really enjoy it. But I think it's important. When I went to the French webinar, and they spoke French and all that. A couple of them spoke French and English. A lot of them did. And I met some people there that I thought, wow, who is holding them back? Like, really, I was blown away. And I think if we truly want to emulate Ash, you can't be Ash, but if you really want to make Ash happy, it's not money, obviously, because we don't give him any. It's mainly that we are kind and take care of each other and build this coalition of love for one another and taking care of one another. That to him, that's magnificent, because he does feel that we are the wind beneath his wings. No matter what he's going through, he can always look back and say, man, look what I have supported me. That's a big deal. And we should do that. None of us should I don't want no special name. I don't think somebody should have a special name. I think all of us are special in our own way. Listen, even a so-called leader can't be a leader unless there's people following them. And by the way, who determines somebody with a title are the people that listen to them, not the person that it is. If somebody thinks you're a teacher, it's because they come to you and they feel like they're being taught. So they call you a teacher. You don't call yourself that. So, but I mean, really, I've learned a lot from a lot of people. I find out that, and I always share this, by the way. If I talk to us, I always share goodness of people that I've met and how extraordinarily gifted they are with different things, that like a prime example, Lori Lunn. She could go out and pick up something. She knows she's got an eye for stuff. Go out and pay $1.50 for something and sell it for $35 on eBay. I would be the opposite. I'd pay $35 and sell it and then get $1. Daniel's here from Papua New Guinea. What a great leader. He's always here. He's always encouraging, saying nice things. And by the way, Daniel, when Papua New Guinea feels it's a good time, we should have another webinar with all of you. The OTech pros would like to go, and I know a lot of people here would love to go, but I don't want to push it because of the devastating thing that happened there. So when it's a good one, get together. You tell me or Chris, I don't care. Let's have a webinar and get together. More than love to do that, and we could do it at midnight or 11 o'clock our time, because I know that's 2 o'clock in the afternoon for you guys. But anytime. Also, chat with people yesterday privately, and people are, listen, when the money comes in, forget what the delay is, but it doesn't matter. We know as soon as Ash gets it, what did he say? I want to clear the slate. He wants to clear the slate. So when he clears the slate, what does that mean? Anything due, whatever it is, bonus, commission is due, you get it. But until then, we're not moving ahead financially in any direction. Why? He elected to do that. I want everybody to keep in mind, he could sell, I could sell, he could sell OConnect right now to the world. But he goes back, let's go back to what he said. You're going to pay 2 times, 97 and 1 time for the product. Most of us did that. All of us got the 97 back. That's how we paid for the product the first time, part of it. But what's the other part of that? The next time the product is due, you can use your commissions or your bonus. How are we going to do that if it doesn't come? So he has made it a point, which is unbelievable, and I've said this, that when it's there, we'll move forward in that direction. But he wants to make sure that the slate is clear. And do people need it? I hear it every day. Everyone needs it. There's no doubt about it. And he knows that. And nothing bothers him more. He can deal with anything. You've already been proven that. But nothing is more of a nightmare to ask than not being able to get the people their money. I guarantee it. He said it. That he can take getting beat up by governments and people and attacks, but when he can't get the money that they owe because it's no fault of his, the bureaucracy of whatever's tied up or how long it takes and all the checks it's got to go through, that bugs him. And if you don't know that, you don't know him. Anytime, and I still hear, I had somebody say to me, I hope we don't get an extension. Well, I'm not sure what that means. If the money's not there and we don't get an extension, we can't get together on OConnect. So now we're waiting, and the very communication that we have of OConnect will be gone. You really want that? Does everybody really want that? No. Think about what you're saying. And every time he gives an extension, I want you to realize he writes out a check. Okay, maybe not that day, but he's writing out a check. Why? Somebody's got to pay for OConnect. When that switch comes on and you have all those people, we're all playing and doing sounds and 2,000 webinars a day, that doesn't come out of somebody's imagination. You have to pay for that. You have to pay for that space. Look at anything online, like what we're doing now, and you're watching us. Look at it where you can grasp it. It takes electricity, it takes power for what I'm saying to get to you. The video, the scrolling of the chat, the chatting, all that is extra power. It has to be paid for. None of this is free. Not what you're seeing right now isn't free. It's not free. Nothing's free. But for us to be able to communicate and whatever and build relationships and invite people into OConnect is a blessing. Because we all know a normal company wouldn't do that. They would have shut it down. They would have paused it. I'm happy with, I don't dread any day that I've been in. Do I wish it wouldn't have happened with the merchants or whatever that story is? Absolutely. Because my opinion, I was thinking, talking to a few people, I'm thinking that easily the company could have lost $1 billion. Really. I mean, just do $100 a month times a million accounts times 8 months. It's a lot of money. And then during that time, could they put out another product? Probably. Let's remember, while this fiasco is going on from September till now, it's not like they're not building products. They're building products every day. And now they're stacking them in check. Remember, Ash said, we're eventually going to do a bucket thing, and you tell me what you would like to have, what you think we should have, what should in order. The reason he's doing that is because he has some ready. Now my thing is, I'm going to tell you personally, I think we push forward whatever's in the highest demand that can bring in the most amount of money. Okay, and I know people mentioning money, it's like, oh, it's an evil thing, let's call it apples. I'm not calling it fruit anymore. I did that a long time. Money's not evil. It's what you do with it. But if we get the money in and we can get cash flow going, that's a plus, 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 plus. I want the company that I'm in called Onpassive to be the richest company in the world. I want my CEO, whether he wants it or don't want it, wouldn't hurt my feelings if he was the richest man in the world. I know he's going to give a lot of it away, but seriously, that's not his goal, but it's not going to hurt my feelings. I want the company to succeed. I want it to be long-term. Yesterday, if you watched that webinar that we had, the live, the tech guys were talking about, we could make stuff set up to last 6 months. And I've said this, they come in, they find a way to band-aid it, and okay, we're going to get everybody paid. Hallelujah, baba boom, bang a bang. But if it's not made long-term, what happens next month? Now we're right back in this again. And let's let go of us being paid, as much as that hurts to me. In a business, you can't stop and start. Customers aren't going to want to hear it. They're going to want to come in. If they want to buy whatever they want to buy, they need it to be there. And and a lot of people, especially businesses and some people with small business, they set up a budget. Okay, I know OConnect's going to cost me $100 a month. They put it into the budget. It wouldn't make sense for a customer that we don't know. I'm not talking about a founder. They're in there and they pay that budget every month, and all of a sudden 1 month, hey, hold on, we're gonna pause for a minute because we got to get the financial stuff correct. How long do you think they're going to stay? They won't. So this needs to be onward. Bigger, better, bigger, better, bigger, better. So, like you said, we have a bunch of merchants that are signed up. They're told exactly what to do. They're given marching orders. And it sounds like we have built our own type of payment processor. And if it works, they're going to scale it up. And the more they scale it, the more we become independent. One day we will be independent. And I want to tell you something. Remember the last thing Ash said. I'm talking about a certain day. He said, "Stay with me, trust me. This is my company. I'm gonna blow your minds." That doesn't sound like he's beating around the bush. You guys should do pretty well. Things should be. That's not what he said. Look at me. I am asked before. I am your friend. This is my dream. This is my ship. I am the captain. Your minds will be blown when you see what happens. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait. We have no choice. And let me tell you what, I would rather wait X amount of time to know that it's going to go on past my lifetime. Thank you very much. Because I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about money. I don't want to think about, is the company okay? People ask me, what's your dreams? What do you want to do when you get paid? Are you getting a new house? Are you moving? That's in here, but it's back here. Why? I want to look one day and look at the company because I believe I'm smart enough to know, okay, we're flowing like a river. There's no dams, there's no blockage. The river's getting bigger, it's flowing faster. I'm going to start dreaming like I should. And don't worry, I can dream, okay? Don't kid yourself. But no, in the meantime, everybody needs to work together, get to know your business, like Oliver said many, many times. Know your business. People, first, you know what? If you start a sentence, and I'm saying this to help you, if you start a sentence with "I can't," it's horrible. I'm not sure. I don't understand. That's different. But "I can't" means you won't. You've already shut the door. I can't. I'm done. And in reality, I've met a lot of you. I've met hundreds of you, and I haven't met anybody that can't. I met people say I don't talk very well, and they talk for 25 minutes, and it's beautiful. So I don't know who told them they can't talk. I think it was them. I think it was self-induced. We self-build something about ourselves. I'm not the smart one. I'm the dumb one. I'm the joker. I don't know that much. I never give a good speech. I really can't help people. Who does that sound like? Yeah, you're right, Chris Johnson. I'm the joker. I don't know. You go protect the people. You could, don't you think, move the kids out of the room? That's bullshit. We all know that he speaks real well. He has enthusiasm. I don't care what meeting. We always go to meetings together because I'm a glutton for punishment. Every meeting we go to, I talk. People are listening, hey, nodding their head. As soon as he starts talking, I don't even care what freaking language it is, smiles start coming to their face. How much does that cost? How much is that worth? Priceless. Priceless. So you can, you should, and it's a shame if you don't. Okay, that's Marty's motto. You can, you should, And it's a shame if you don't. Whatever. If you look at somebody else as they're lucky, that's a big mistake. They're not lucky. You're trying to be them. Look at you and see what you can do. I've seen a lot of people here become the best of themselves. And I don't think that's going to end. I think it's going to get more and more and more and more. And by the way, you know, Peter Rogers came on. Love Peter Rogers. One of the kindest, nicest, no hidden agenda individual I've ever met. That's why I joined Onpassive through Peter. But you know, he came on and he saw the group and all. I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing here with this group? You know why he's there with that group? Because he should be. He adds more value than he thinks he does. Told him yesterday. I talked to him last night. When he came in, he took some of the people that go, oh, look at him, look at her, look at, and made it known. I'm here. I'm not real comfortable about being around a few hundred people, but he did it. And every day that he does it makes it a little bit easier. I deliberately will go and do something that's not comfortable. Deliberately. Because you've got to push yourself a little bit. Oh, I don't talk. Oh, I don't want my camera on. Oh, I don't want. Why? Why not? I mean, just say it. Oh, I'm afraid to make a mistake. Really? If I was afraid to make a mistake, you would never hear me talk. Because I'm at about 50-50. 50% of the crap I say is a mistake. The other 50% ain't bad. So don't worry about, don't judge so much. And you know what happens when you judge yourself a lot? You start judging others because you think it's normal. Don't do that. Make 100% best yourself. And like Asma Farah told me long time ago, when I meet people, I look right away as quickly as I can, the good in that person. Because if you focus on the good, the other doesn't matter. Oh, what a nice person this is. Yeah, but they have a stutter. They don't talk very good. They don't look up. They look down. That's not what you're looking at. Look at the good and work with that. You should do the same to yourself. So what happens? You have to like you before you can grow. You have to like you. You have to believe you deserve being whatever you want. Listen, we were all equal at 7, 8 years old. Most of us were equal. What we thought we could do, what we thought we could be, was unlimited. And because of the product of your environment, you were beat down. We were all beat down a little different. A couple people said bad words to us and we were growing. Oh, you're dumb. Oh, you're stupid. And the problem is not that they called you that, that's bad enough, is when you believe that. And you go through life and as time gets 20 years, 30 years, you walk up and the first thing you go, meeting somebody brand new. I got to be careful, I'm an idiot. They don't even know you. So why would you brand yourself, I'm an idiot, I have nothing to say. Walk in, say it, be confident, because they're not gonna think that. David Switzer, love David Switzer. And this is a great thing that I'm trying to say. David started off conversations and I can't talk. I'm not a good speaker. I can't, I don't know how, and I can't. Finally, I interrupted him. I said, Dave, don't ever say that again. Not in front of me. You just spoke for 20 minutes. You made perfect sense. People are listening to you. You have an impact every time you walk in a room. Who are you talking to? Are you trying to convince yourself? Because nobody believes it. Don't say it. You are what you believe. You got to believe in yourself. And no matter what happened in life, no matter how bad things might have been, no matter what grades you got in school, listen, I was horrible in school. Many of my friends, All of my friends went to college. Not putting college down. None of them in business did as well as I did. Because thank God, somewhere early, 18, 19, 20, 20, I believed I could do that. I can learn that. I can be that. I deserve that. I took beating. Yeah, I still can't spell for crap. I could talk like a madman. When I write it down, it looks like freaking Barney Fife did it or Governor Pyle. But the point is, you have little weaknesses here and there, overcompensate for something you're good at. I'd surround myself with people that were good at stuff I wasn't. But you know how you do that? You know how you surround yourself or listen to people that are good at something that you're not good at? Get rid of your pride. If you walk into every room and say, I know, you'll never learn. If you think you know everything, why would you even have ears? Cut the pigs off and put cotton in them. You don't need to hear anything. You know everything. No, you don't. If you want to learn through life and grow, you have two of these and one of these. If it was the other way, you'd have two mouths and one ear in the middle of your forehead. So we need to listen and realize you're not the smartest one in the room. But guess what? I'll give you an example. When I became supervisor at my company and manager, I surrounded myself with people that were better than me. Because in turn, the group, the team, did outstanding. Did I get credit for it? Yeah, I got the credit. But what did I do? I didn't do this alone. It was John, Mary, Larry, Freddie, Susie, and whatever. That's what I did. I made it a point. No, this ain't me. Everybody talks about a basketball, a superstar. No superstar does it alone. Someone has to pass them the ball. Someone. Someone has to be on the team. Someone has to receive the ball. So on passive, I think we should throw the ball back and forth. Everybody catch. And if somebody can't catch well enough, show them how. If somebody doesn't understand something, show them how. Because remember something, not everybody's going to come up to you and say, I don't know, because they're embarrassed. Sometimes share something. And remember, when you walk in to somebody and you want them to feel part of you, the way you come across is a big deal. I'm going to give you an example. You didn't know this, you didn't know that. I can't believe it. That makes somebody feel like crap. Or you could do this. Hello, Cynthia and Pitmata. As you know, when you go into Connect and you click the button, it does this and this. Don't you think that's cool? And you're nodding your head. And they're nodding their head. They feel like, okay, is there any part of it you don't get? Yeah, I don't know how to do this and this. Walk in and say, hey, you're an idiot. Don't go by what I do to Chris. Okay, that's totally a different animal. No, but I mean, you walk in and you say, I can't believe you don't know how to use this. Will they ever know? No, because you told them, I can't believe you don't know, which in turn means you can't learn to do it. That's a lie. Go in and say, isn't this beautiful? Blah, 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 blah. And then while you're shaking their head and they're shaking their head, they're with you. You say, and if there's any part that you don't quite get and I can help you, I'll show you. And if I can't, I'll get somebody else because there's some things I don't know. That works so much better than I'm a dictator. There's some webinars I go to and I leave. I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to say any groups. Whatever. I'm just telling you, I don't want to be there because it's more of a instruction. Here's what you need to do, and here's where you need to go. And this is what. That's not me. Hey, did you guys see in the back office that when you click this, it does that. Isn't that amazing? Now, whether they did or they didn't see it, guess what they're doing right now? Behind the scenes, they're clicking and they're going there and doing it. So what? If I don't want to go to a meeting, I didn't like school. You think I'm going to go to school at 64? I don't want to go to school. Okay, pick up your pen, class. Item number 1. That crap ain't flying with me. It's just me. But everybody actually different. Some people like that. But you get a lot more going if you work with people and let them know they matter. I hate going to I have problems with, oh, Marty, you're, oh, yeah, you can, oh, inside I'm cringing. I mean, the hair on my neck stand up. I'm like, okay, let's move on. I appreciate it, but it's hard for me. But I love the idea. If you want to make me happy, be 100% you. And we're going to grow this thing like crazy. And one day, trust me, I don't know if there'll be an emblem on your website saying that you're a whatever word they come out. It definitely won't be founder, I don't think.
Early bird.
I mean, no, I don't like early bird either. Just somebody from the beginning. Some word. I had it last night and I can't think of it. And it's on there like a stamp. People want to talk to you. And you know what they're going to want to talk to you about? In some cases, the journey. You're so lucky that you were on that journey. And some people are going to hear that and go, I hated the journey. Until they hear that. They go, really? Yeah, you're lucky. You were there with us when he did this? You know how fortunate you are? Look at all these movies that come out after the fact. And people are so amazed. People are writing books. I worked with blank, blank, blank in the beginning. Like, really? Oh my God. So remember that. We're in a good place. We're lucky to be here. Not lucky. We're fortunate to be here. We're gifted to be here. But I love everybody. Let's work. Battelle Smart, another guy. Battelle's on certain webinars. I see him. Nothing but positive, nice to people, lifts people, encourages people. Doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything. And I tell you what, when a smile forms on your face, it might add a couple seconds to your life. It just might. It feels like it would. Anyway, I'm done. I'm going to turn it over to Chris because he doesn't have anything either. Never does. And let's see what he doesn't have to say.
Pioneers, Minnow Miller said.
That's it.
Pioneers.
That's the word I said. Yeah, pioneers. I think that would be cool. I was a pioneer. In fact, I'm even going to bring that up to you know who.
Okay. Yeah, Marty, you can keep going if you want. I'm still thinking, but I do want to put out some so number one, what you just said, I love it. Sometimes we come on here, we discuss what do you want to talk about. Let's bring some people up. Let's talk about products. Today is a little mixed matches. We want to bring people up. We want to talk about products, but I do want to mention this. We had a loss in our family. And from all of the Onpassive family to the Perdip Roy family who passed away, I believe yesterday or the day before, our condolences go out to you. Very sorry to hear that. Life goes on. Let's talk about that. We have a lot of people in this company, this family, and people get sick. We pray for them. People pass on. We pray for their families. That's really what it is. If we were an organization of 20 or 30 people, we wouldn't hear some of this stuff or know about it. But I'm glad that we have people all over the world because I want to know if someone passed away in your family or someone's sick so we can get out there and shoot some prayers. We got a lot of really wonderful people that love to pray for people. So again, condolences to that family. What we have in Onpassive, what I see is we have a really strong foundation, not just with products, staff, CEO. You know, you heard me talk about CEOs the other day, and I kind of want to move forward because I think you all understand I think all of you understand Ash Mafaro. What do we have? I see people asking here, when are you going to start the marketing? The marketing started a long time ago. I hate to tell you that. Through the Burj Khalifa, the train station, many places in the world, Egypt. John White said some really good stuff yesterday. They all did, but he brought up Egypt and what's there, and I thought that was really nice. This is all marketing, guys. This is called marketing that maybe you're not seeing because maybe you don't live over there. Ash has got a plan. He's starting one here, over here, but he's always got something going. He talked about Michigan the other day. What he's got going over there and how excited he was about it. Last time he was in Michigan, he wasn't so excited. But that changed. He found someone. He found a group of people. I don't know that 100%, but I think he found some real smart people. He combs the world, looking for the smartest people in the world to help with Onpassive, to make it the best. A lot of people ask, what's in it for me? There's a lot in for you. There's a lot in for all of us. When I do think of that the world's got to come through the pioneers, the early birds, whatever you want to call it. Pioneer is a good word. They all got to come through us to get into this phenomenal company. And that, to me, that's a lot. This is people that said, the heck with it. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance and just go for it. There's people that's never done anything in Onpassive. That's your complete right. And there's people that's done a lot of things. And that's beautiful. But again, Onpassive gives you the choice. You can do this or you can let us do it. You want to get a little faster? It isn't going to help to hurt yourself to move up a little, push out a post. How hard is it to listen, you can take any post. John White, Bill Must, Timmy Johnson, Julie Wen, Narelle Warcon are all putting out some pretty cool posts about Onpassive. So drop their link, put your link on and share it. I wouldn't say share it to your YouTube channel. I would share it just to your social media because YouTube's kind of goofy right now all over about who gets paid and all that stuff. So I don't worry about that. But if I see a great post, Michael Williams put out a great post, Julie put out a Michael Williams video. I think she put it in the back of it. It was very good. Wasn't Michael's voice because she couldn't match it, but it was very, very good. I mean, people are putting stuff out every day, and that's really all we have to do to get where we want to get faster. When are we getting paid? When it's ready, when it's done. All right. Someone just wrote in here, hey, school's coming. We need money. What would you do if you didn't have Onpassive? If you need money right now, and every country's different, I totally understand that. And you want to keep saying, when are we getting paid? I need money. I got news for you. We all need money. The difference is, as Ash said many times, keep doing what you're doing. Let me get this going. Keep doing what you're doing. Let me get this going. And he's almost there. All right. I also want to remind you that he's got a procedure on Wednesday. Say some prayers for the guy. Keep that in your hearts. Keep all of us in your hearts. All right. Nothing is perfect until perfect hits you. What you are going through now is probably horrible. A lot more than what I'm going through. I had this discussion with my son the other day. Is what's going on in your life right now is nothing compared to what someone else is going through. And that keeps me in check of Mr. Obless, as so I was labeled, because I do care about other people. I do care about my family, my personal issues, but I always think, man, my God, this bad. Wonder what this person feels like. I do try to walk in other people's shoes. That's not easy to do because I get a lot of emails or text messages explaining some hardships. All right. All I know is I wouldn't be able to do this and talk about helping people if I never would have gotten Onpassive. I wouldn't want to put out my norm. Listen, I had a normal life. Is it normal anymore? No. Why? Because I want to talk about something that's going to help everyone. And I get people from my family, why are you promising people? I've never promised anyone anything. except if it comes out of my mouth, I promise you this, but I can say this. I know what it's about. Everything about Onpassive that I see is a plus. John White said it perfectly the other day. I'm a survivor of MLM. I loved it. I'm not a survivor of MLM. I just never did it. But everyone that I know in Onpassive that tried things, you know what you got right now? You got everything. Here's what you don't have. You don't have a garage or a basement or a living room filled with crap that you can't sell. MLM. Are all MLMs bad? I don't know. I heard some of them are really good. And that's okay. But we are not MLM. We've said it a million times. We're a brick and mortar company. We are built from scratch and from the heart. There's many, many branches that are spreading out that we don't know about, which excites me. There's people from all over the world joining Onpassive, not average people like me, and I'm not putting me down in any way, so don't think I am. People that are book smart, street smart, school smart, gone to the greatest, biggest colleges in the world, and some never went to any college, but they just know everything. They're smart about it. They know technology. None of us can run a global company, literally. None of us probably ever thought about running a global company. And if you really thought about it, checked into it, it's a fortune. Every time we do an extension, excuse me, like Marty said, Ash has got to write a check. But man, he's writing checks for everything. The staff, to pay for the rent for the buildings. He's always writing checks to keep this going. And I think soon, I don't know when, you're going to see commissions coming in, bonuses coming in, and that hasn't changed. But in the process of it happening, we heard 1 week, 2 weeks, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of things to move around. And I'm waiting. I'm not going to promise you nothing, but I will promise you this, that it's going to happen. When and how, I don't know. And these individuals that, you got kids going to school, find a way right now. Find a way. Ash never said, rely on me, quit everything you got, and I'm going to make it all happen. He never said that. He's never, ever said that. So I think sometimes you got to sit down and think about things, look in the mirror. Okay, I got this situation. What am I going to do? I know I got Onpassive coming, but I have to get through to the next day and think about things in a good way, good manner. I ask God every day for strength, not only knowledge, wisdom, but strength, compassion, and passion. Because I believe if you summed all those words up, that's what Onpassive is. It's normal to be stressed. Ash said he doesn't like the normal. Let's release the stress. Let's give people something they've never gotten before. Let's give the people that think they can't do anything, everything. True statement. I couldn't do this. All I know is I want to talk about it because I think it's awesome, because anyone can do it. No matter what you are, who you are, your status, you can do this because it is all done for you. There's people right now who are paralyzed from the neck down, who are in Onpassive. I said this a million times. I can't remember if the lady was from another country. She was in her bed with a breather that she controlled the computer. She was doing webinars. She was making posts. What do you think that woman felt like when she realized, man, I could still do something? There's something out there that's going to help me create success in my family, where I can feed my kids and my family. That's Onpassive. All right. We got people like Dave Roslewski. See, me and Dave, we relate to each other because we both like boats, building boats, crazy stuff like that, funny stuff. There is 1 billion people out there that can relate to myself and David. David Switzer, Mr. I can't do this, I can't do that, who does it all the time. There's another 1 billion David Switzers out there that's going to connect to you. Every one of us are unique in our own special way. And there's a lot of people out there just like you, just like me, just like Marty. That's the world. But to know that 8 billion people in this world, and I'm using the number because that's what it is, have to come through all of us. That's pretty good feeling. It's a real good feeling. Put that in perspective in any other way you want it. I don't care if you said, if 8 billion people gave me a penny each, just a penny. Think about that. And what did you do? You didn't do nothing. You didn't build the building for the staff to go in. You surely didn't pay for them. There's a lot of things that some founders claim, I did this, I did that. I don't care about that. I really don't. All I know is what's going on now, what's going on every single day. And every single day, Ashmafar is building something. Do you know exactly what yet? No, he's giving clues. Stay strong, stay positive, have an extremely blessed Sunday. I think the Heroes is coming on today sometime. Make sure you get on that. I won't be there. I will be Susie Homemaker today and cleaning my house. There's so many things that Onpassive has brought out. A lot of groups, I'm not crazy about the groups, but there are some good ones. The health groups, teaching you how to do something. There's all kind of things that's come out of Onpassive, and we haven't even started yet. And that's just to the founders. Every one of you got an idea. And I can't wait to see all those ideas come to fruition with and through Onpassive, because now you know you can do it. That's all I got. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
All right, here I am. I was working on something. Hold on 1 second. All right. Allergies. Anyway, yeah, fantastic. Yes, Chris. Oh, I wanted to catch that. Anyway, it's Sunday. I'd like to give a couple shout outs. We don't do that often, and I just feel like doing it. I love hashtag Onpassive Pioneer. Let's start setting that loose. Let's just send it out there. I don't like founder because we didn't found anything. That means we had something to do with paying for it.
Part of it.
We could be a pioneer. I love it. Anyway, shout out. Let's say some hello. Bitmata, never met you. You are amazing. You're always here. You're always positive. Unbelievable. We have David Doc Passive, Gene Oliva. Everybody knows Gene. We have
Lystra.
Lystra's here, and it's before noon. That's a miracle by itself. No, I love Lystra. She's amazing.
No camera on.
and we have a lot of fun together. Gifty's one of those people. I don't even care if she has her camera on. She starts laughing, and I start laughing. She just has that laugh, and she's always smiling. Always. You know who else is? Dr. Lisa. Dr. Lisa comes in, got a grin from ear to ear. Automatically, you're motivated. You're like, wow, she's happy. I'm happy. I don't even know why I'm happy. Well, you might as well not know why you're happy because you don't know why you're mad. So wouldn't it feel better to be happy? Lori Lum, like I said, unbelievable. Struggling and always finds a way to make it. No joke. And she's struggling just like anybody else, worse than some, but I don't care what she's hustling, finding stuff, going through stuff, and she's very good at it. Trust me. So that's pretty cool. Megan, we met Megan. She I think she played trivia with us a couple times. Casey Zemenbergen. We all know him. Even Shorty knows him. Shorty, Casey Zemenbergen. There we go. There we go. Dr. Benny, another one. Dr. Benny, I've never seen her not smile. I think it's permanently on her face. always there to support, always happy, always good things come out of her. Narelle, of course, I said she's a strong woman, but she's got a soft heart. And then she beat the hell out of me the next day. No, I'm just kidding. No, but she does. She comes across, you know, like a very strong-willed woman, but she's a teddy bear and do anything for anybody. Cry at the drop of a hat. Chris, same way. I mean, and by the way, it's not something a man wants to brag about, but I've shed a few. You know, sometimes emotions, mainly in Onpassive, because it's overwhelming when you really think of what we have and what we're part of. So for me, I want to say a shout out to Yemen. Roy Davies is here every day. U.S. Florida, hello. What's happening? Burgess Kelly, he's here every day. Ricardo D. Tavares, welcome. Thank you so much. David Doc Passive Rolowski. Dave added Doc Passive. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize who it was at first. Doyle Ingebretson. Doyle, you've been here ever since I can remember, and I appreciate it. Arterio Rook, same thing. I see the name. I don't want you to think that we don't think about everybody because everybody matters. I just don't always have time to go through all the names because sometimes there's 500 people here. Myra Aquino, that goes without saying. She's amazing, super smart, very good in trivia, and just kind-hearted. My wife met her and loved her. Absolutely loved her, along with Minnow and Ava, or Ava. I always say it wrong, but absolutely loved them. Wanda Keithley, welcome. Thank you for being here. Chris, if you see anybody want to give a shout out, go ahead and go for it.
It's going so fast, my eyeballs are going.
I know. I'm using the solo one where it doesn't go so fast.
Whistler, Burgess Kelly, Shimal Bay, Megan. Oh, we got Megan once.
Robert Tantula gives a post. Oh my God. I don't know how many posts Robert's made, but thousands. He posts all the time. Inspirational posts. So thank you, Robert. You keep people moving, keep people going. Sherry Dershowitz, are you kidding? She's I don't think you get more kind-hearted than Sherry. Always wishing people well, always praying for people. Just she's an amazing person. Where are we at? Gemma's sister, I don't. Gemma, Mr. Sister, I don't see her here. She needs a lot of prayer. Going through a lot of things. Kind-hearted, beautiful lady. Oh, don't forget Minnow. Minnow popped up from nowhere, and she's amazing. I couldn't imagine going to Onpassive without Minnow. She bought me 3 shirts, guys, because she got tired of seeing me in black and blue. Yeah, no kidding. And I'm not saying send me shirts, guys, but Minnow, thank you so much. That meant a lot to me.
Luke really. Nelson, he's always here behind the scenes. Rana,
is that you? Oh my gosh. Shorty's writing comments.
What's under his name?
Shorty, say hello. Say hello, Chris, on the comments. Say hello, Onpassive. You know how to spell it? You do? Oh. Almost disappointed. Shorty's going to leave a post. Tell me when you're done.
He's going to say Mr. Big Head.
I don't know what he's going to say.
What's his name under? Don't say that. Hi, Dana Mitchell. Anuka.
Did you do it, Shorty?
Tori.
What's your name?
There's hello.
Over here.
Hi, Raymond.
No, it usually comes on the side.
JJ, I don't see it. It's JJ. Oh, here it is.
Hi, Dana, Mitchell, Anuka.
I'm hearing two of me. It's scary.
There he is. JJ King Friends. Hi, Pop. Uh,
Daniel wrote something on here. I wanted to see it earlier, and I missed it. He was talking about the comparison of people wanting to pay, and
oh,
I missed it. I can't do nothing with it anyway. You, Daniel, put that back in there if you're still here.
I'm trying to find it. Sorry. Chris, that's from Shorty.
I still don't see him.
It's from underneath your freaking picture.
Oh, hello. Hi, Shorts.
And this is for everybody.
There he is.
Oh no, Robin's gonna get mad at you. It's all capitals when you spell Onpassive.
Oh, God, here we go. You're fired, Shorty.
Right. I'm just kidding. Casey Zevenbergen said, hello, Shorty. But he said it like this, hello, Shorty! All right. Thank you so much, Marty and Chris. Have a great day with the family. You too. That's from Martin Pierre. Oh, he did. Hello, Casey. Let's see if I can find it.
And McLemore. Looks like Gemma showed up.
Hello, Gemma.
Mamadou. Thank you for the participation. Gentlemen, whoop the ladies again.
But thank you for your participation. Yeah, and that's almost like a smack in the face, you know.
Yeah.
Like thanks for showing up.
That's our wing guy at the end of this.
Everybody's saying hi to you.
Push that sword all the way through.
You should change your name to your name so everybody knows who you are.
JJ?
Your whole name.
Jordan?
Jaden, yeah, Jordan Jones. All right, anyway, we're gonna go, guys.
Yeah.
We had some fun.
I gotta go find my cleaning tools.
Yeah, guys, and I don't want to hear about his cleaning as much as he really enjoys it, like telling you what he did and how he got on his.
Yucky, yeah. Why not clean?
But the part I don't like about his cleaning is he strips down and then he puts on an apron. That's creepy.
I flow better. The air flows through me as I'm sweeping and mopping and wiping and dusting. It's a good thing. Women love a guy that can clean. Let me tell you that. Tell me I'm wrong.
Name another guy that wants to clean. Tell me that. Not me. All right. See you all. Say goodbye, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Diane Lennon, babyface grandmom's here. Another lady, unbelievable. Had so much fun with her. She's another very sharp lady. Always upbeat, always positive. Awesome. Chris, go get your outfit on. Do me a favor though, when you do get your your little skirt thing on and you got your duster, take a picture.
Tell them
Not from behind because it's open. It's
tell
open.
them what time Heroes is coming on today, will you?
The what?
The Heroes.
Heroes webinar at 2:00. Any questions? Anything you want to know? That's where I would go if I were you. Anyway, see y'all.